Sorry to bother you, sir. Actually, we are YouTubers. We came here to interview some employees here or the entrepreneurs here.
Okay.
So what do you do for a living here?
I'm a lawyer.
That is one of the most popular jobs in Hong Kong, right?
I cannot say that. Maybe the most popular job is a doctor. Doctor can really make money in Hong Kong.
You mean like dentist or a nurse thing? Like just a
Just
regular
a
doctor?
regular doctor.
Okay. What is your biggest lessons you ever learned from your job?
Always ask for money first before you do any job. I mean, for people in the service industry, especially for professionals, sometimes the client comes to you and asks you to do something, but I think the lesson I learned is that always ask them to put money in their account first. Because after you have done the job, maybe there's something bad happen or they just been bad, they don't want to pay you, and that is the biggest lesson that I learned.
That's a good answer. I never think about it. Do you think that young people should follow the money trails or follow their dreams or passions?
Well, I would say that in my experience, you will never be fast enough to follow the trail. If you want to follow the money trail, like in a decade ago, maybe it is the hottest job to be in the IT business.
Yep.
Then you decided that you go to the college, you study IT. Then when you graduate, the market has changed.
That's a pity, huh?
Yeah. So I wouldn't say that it's always the golden rule to follow the money trail.
So why you chose the major, like the law?
I like to argue and try to find loopholes as well. That is nothing more satisfactory than beating the system.
Do you want to have an argument with me right now, like a debate?
No, I don't. We don't have any conflict. And it seems that whatever you are talking right now or you're asking right now, I tend to agree with, except that if you're recommending people to follow the money trail, that is the only thing I want to argue with you.
So you prefer to ask people like to follow their passion, their ambition, right?
Yeah, follow your passion. Do whatever you do best. I mean, if you're interested in something, then you would do good. You can't really, get in control of everything.
And how did you get your first dollar? I mean, the first bucket of your gold, like
First job?
just lawyer?
No, my first job is with the government and has nothing to do with the law.
And how much you get paid by
At the
that?
time, $35 per month.
$35?
35,000.
I'm sorry, $35,000.
And that also explains why, after I graduated, the market crashed. And even for lawyers, they can't find jobs easily.
Yep.
And it happened that, I kind of passed the test for becoming a civil servant. And that was the best paid job at the time.
For you.
Yeah, so that is also an example of not following the money trail, because in the financial market, you thought that, maybe in the financial industry or I become professionals, it will guarantee you have a good life after you graduate. No, that's not the case for me.
So lucky you, huh?
Yeah, quite lucky. Yeah.
Any suggestion or advice you want to share with my followers? Because actually, my blogging is not only about business, it's more about English.
If you don't know what to do best, learning languages would always be the best choice.
Not only including English.
Not just English. I mean, if you are fluent in Japanese, in Asia, you got a lot of opportunities, especially at the moment. Their economy is reviving. And English, of course, it is the international business language.
How many languages do you speak?
Cantonese, Putonghua, a little bit of Japanese, and English.
So 4 languages.
I would not say 4, because for Japanese, really just some catchy phrases. Yeah.
Phrases. Okay. Any mistakes that you ever made that you still feel any regretful?
Well, when you do something wrong, you really up something. Maybe you forgot to take into consideration some of the elements when you try to complete the transaction or whatever. Even if other industry, when you are being asked to do something and then maybe you have not really put your mind in it and you missed out some important aspects, always tell the truth and try to find solution to fix it rather than using lie to cover lie.
It's like do not escape everything that you're
No,
facing.
you can never cover up.
Just overcome them.
It is only a delay tactics. At the end, you will still have to pay for it.
Maybe worse.
Always be worse.
Okay. What do you think is the meaning of your life?
Not so good, because the general environment is not good as well. I think everyone is struggling here to find a good job or to maintain the pay. Ever since have gone worse.
And?
It is a so-called what kind of
Okay.
the so-called protected.
So we lost a kind of
Our
freedom. And what about the finance? What about the economics?
I mean, the money are leaving, Mostly because of two factors. One is politics, the other being our interest rate is now the worst foreign countries like the United States and the Europe. They are increasing their interest rate every now and then. But on the other hand, we are doing the opposite. So if you have the money, they pay higher interest, and they pay lower in Hong Kong. Where do you go?
States.
Why?
Stocks.
No, even for the stocks, we are not performing well. It's because of the
Like
interest
Tesla.
rate environment.
Like Tesla, Apple, Microsoft.
Yeah, go to the US, buy their stocks, not in Hong Kong. What do you buy?
Tesla.
In Hong Kong, I mean. What kind of stocks you want to buy?
BYD.
BYD, are they doing good?
I think they're doing good.
I think you have a very good choice in buying Tesla rather than BYD.
Okay.
Yeah, you know
What
the market.
about Tencent?
For most of the countries coming from mainland China, when they are doing well is because, first of all, they have monopoly. You need government approval to be able to participate in a particular industry. Just like, I think Tesla is not selling well in China because, for obvious reason, their politics inclined to help BYD because they hold major stakes in it. So if you ask me Tencent, okay, if they are still doing well in China, of course they make big money. But on the other hand, we are having a fight with the US government.
So what is your investing suggestion?
US stocks, whatever stock you can think of, just buy US
But you know
stocks.
what is happening around Israel and Palestine, right?
I don't care
You don't-
because they are having fights all the time. And it's like you are holding guns and they are throwing rocks.
What if the conflict is going to have
Escalate.
a factor, on the market?
Well, of course it will have a negative impact, but I really think it has nothing much to do with it after a while. Because, wars take place all the time in the world.
But the money is always moving to one destination, which is
That's
States.
just an excuse so that they can, really suppress the price. That's the financial market.
Okay. And can you give me some suggestions? Because actually, I'm a blogger. Most of my contents are about like English, exploring the world and the business, and like working in different like places. And my products are mainly about English lessons.
Okay.
So can you give me some suggestions? Like how
Then
can
you
I
must
make?
be in Asia. You have the biggest market in Asia for the English language. Well, I mean, even if the government, the mainland Chinese government is saying that, okay, we are decoupling with the United States, so maybe our school would not be, asking the child to learn English. But deep down, the parents know you'll always follow one truth. What is the most popular currency in doing business in the world?
Dollars.
Yeah, US
Not
dollars.
sure, yeah.
And what do they speak? I mean, for people
sure,
in United
English.
States, English.
gonna
That
be
maybe partly corroborate with your claim that you follow the money trail. Whatever is the strongest currency, you follow it.
Okay. What's your name, buddy?
Gavin,
Gavin. I'm Jackson. Nice to meet you, Gavin.
very nice to meet
You got
you. and talk
you
to
got a lot of wisdom. I would say this video could probably inspire a lot of young people.
Thank you. Probably because I bumped into a lot of troubles during my career path.
How many countries you've been to?
Wow, I've lost count of that.
Hundreds.
Of course. I've been in the job market for more than 20 years. I'm 48 right now.
Can I get your Instagram? Do you have an Instagram?
I don't have an Instagram. You mind I
WeChat or something?
Facebook?
Facebook. I don't use Facebook. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But
WeChat then.
WeChat. Okay. Thank you. Take a guess. Where do I come from?
Canada?
No.
No. Then United States?
No.
Then you have to tell me the answer.
The answer is gonna be surprising.
Mainland China? Very nice. And you study overseas?
Never.
Never. You study in China.
Yep.
You learn your English in China.
Yes.
By
Well,
yourself.
Yeah, by myself.
Wow, you're so impressive.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but that's you, right?
Yeah, that's
Gavin?
me. That's me.
Kwai. What is Kwai? Like, is there a family
G.
name? G.
Season.
Season.
Yeah.
That's your.
My surname. Well, I'm impressed, and I can know why you become a YouTuber, mainly promoting English.
Just into English. This is my passion.
Well, I mean, if the majority of the population in China is speaking English like you, then we should be doing fine in our economy. Of course, with some relaxation in politics.
Like you mentioned, something that's happening in our schools, like the government forced us to, do not try to speak more English as much as.
Well, I mean,
That's-
even during people are learning English secretly, and then after who earn the first bucks? people who speak English, or people getting close to Hong Kong.
What if next time when I come to Hong Kong, can I direct message you?
Of course, of course.
No problem.
I like to know friends from all around the world,
Yep.
from China as well. And when I work, I have to travel to China too, from time to time.
What if you come to Xi'an? You know Xi'an, like
I have a very good friend living in Xi'an. I
Really?
used to have a girlfriend in Xi'an as well.
girlfriend.
Yeah, used to be decades ago.
Decades ago.
Yeah,
That's
so-
a long history,
But
right?
normally I don't quite travel to Xi'an because I think Xi'an is a province which is more well known in Hong Kong for tourism.
Tourism, like
Yeah.
history, like the places of interest, right?
兵马俑.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. So
Yeah.
anytime you come to Xi'an, you're always welcome.
Of course.
Direct
And
message me.
anytime you come to Hong Kong,
For
just
sure.
message
For
me.
sure, man. Thank you,
Okay.
buddy. Have a
Meet
nice
up
day.
again.
Yeah,
Have a
meet
good
you
time.
again. Yeah, see ya. I was fully inspired and influenced by his words and experience. And I hope you can get something from the video. You can learn something. You can change your mind through the videos. And that's the meaning, that's the point why I'm doing my vlogging or vlogging. Thank you, buddy.